So we're now going to move on to talk about operating the monitor itself. Now, as far as setup goes, this goes without saying, guys, very easy. Like I said, the stand just clips on with a push of a button. You just plug it into your power, plug in your DVI or your VGA cable, and you're away to go. If you want to use the USB hub, then all you have to do is plug in the USB cable provided to the monitor and the computer. All that goes without saying. What I want to talk about is operating the features of the monitor. Now, if you think about a monitor or a TV, they come with their own little internal operating system. Sometimes on high definition TVs or very complicated monitors, these can be quite complicated and clunky and hard to navigate around. Also, some menu systems can be quite low quality and use an annoying font that can be sometimes very hard to read. I have a TV that hasn't got the best menu system, and using the remote to navigate around isn't very comfortable. Dell provides 4 buttons on the face of this monitor, not including the power button. They provide 4 buttons to navigate around the menu, and I must say it is a very nice menu and it is very easy to navigate. First of all, we're going to talk about switching between your DVI and your VGA. Like me, if you've got 2 computers plugged in, it's very easy. Now I've got my PC going in through VGA and my Mac going in through DVI, and as you can see here, it's very easy to switch between the two. I simply press the button, a little thing comes in the middle of the monitor telling me what I'm on. It says DVI, push it again and then it'll tell me it's on VGA and it'll change over to the PC. Push it again and it'll go back to DVI. This couldn't be simpler, and it's very convenient for using 2 computers and switching between the two at the same time. Dell do provide a main menu on this monitor, but there is also a little sub menu which is very handy. Instead of trawling through the main menu and all these different options to get to your brightness and your contrast, by pressing the minus key, they include a menu which will allow you to change the brightness and contrast without going through the main menu. This can be navigated very easily, and I like what they've done here because these are the 2 features that people tend to use the most, and it's great if you don't have to go through the main menu. Then of course you've got the main menu. Now I'm not even going to go through all the options because that'll just bore you, and that's not really something that you're looking for in a review. As you can see by the video, it is very easy to navigate, and the interface is really nice. It's clear, easy to use, and the buttons, they just feel like second nature. They've really done it well, and if you want to change anything on this monitor, it is really easy. Before I rant on any longer, because I could really talk about this monitor all day because it's so good, I'm going to break down this 2-part video into 5 pros and 5 cons. Starting with the pros then. Basically the first pro is a very obvious one. It's an extremely nice monitor with very high-end features. Now it's not the highest end monitor, by far not the highest end monitor, but it's not the lowest either. It's just in the middle, and the features to me, 15-year-old guy with a computer, the features are nice and high-end. Second pro, it's got 4 USB 2.0 ports. Very handy. They're high speed, they work well, they're convenient, and now I don't think I could live without them. Third pro, fully adjustable stand. I spoke about the stand in part 1. Very nice. You can, like I said, put this monitor anywhere you like and still be able to adjust it and, everything to your liking and your optimized viewing position. Fourth pro, high resolution. It's not 1080p, but the resolution that it has got, 1680 I think, 1680 by 1050 is a very high one. And then the last one, which is very important to me, it's a very pleasing design. I like the design of the Dell monitors. I think they're really nice, and this fits in so well on my desk. Okay, the cons. Now, these aren't cons to me, but they're general cons that people might think of. First one, no HDMI. If you've got a Blu-ray player, PS3, Xbox 360, high definition DVD player, anything like that, then you can't jack it into this monitor and through HDMI, which would obviously be the most convenient method. So this is purely a computer monitor. Second con, no internal speakers. Lots of monitors these days are coming with internal speakers, and granted, they are absolutely awful speakers, but they're very handy if you're just like an office worker or something that just needs to hear the basic sounds that your computer makes. However, if you're an office worker, I don't think you'd be going for a monitor with this high spec, but you never know. So no built-in speakers. It's no bother to me at all because, you know, I would by far much prefer to use external speakers, but, you know, that might bother some people. The third con then, it's not 1080p. Now, maybe I might run the 1080p resolution on a monitor if I had a very powerful computer, but as I stand today, I don't want a 1080p monitor. This would bother many people that it's not 1080p, but when it comes down to it, my resolution is really nice. The fourth con, there's no built-in webcam. Now this is one that does bother me because a lot of monitors are coming out, well, a few monitors are coming out these days with built-in webcams, and it is very handy. And in my opinion, having a webcam sitting on top of the monitor does take away the nice design look of it. And external webcams as higher quality as, for example, say a Mac iSight or something, external webcams from Microsoft or Logitech tend to be quite expensive for even a half decent spec'd one. So no built-in webcam is a little bit of a con to me. There are only 4 cons. I simply can't think of a fifth one, guys. I have not noticed any problems with the colours, brightness, or anything like that. I think it's perfect. I haven't found any problems with the viewing angle, like I said in part 1. Very nice, and overall this is a brilliant monitor. So I would give this a 9 out of 10. Very high rating, because guys, I can't think of anything bad about it. I mean, the only con that really affects me is no webcam. And you know, if you're asking for a webcam in your monitor, you're really asking for the icing on the cake. You know, it's a monitor at the end of the day, and you know, I can go out and buy an external webcam. So thanks very much for watching. Thanks for putting up with me. By the way, I would just like to mention something, and you know, it might be something that you might be shocked at, but this monitor is no longer sold on the Dell website. It is an older model, therefore it's been replaced by a monitor of similar specs but a newer model. I bought mine on eBay for more than £100 but less than £150, brand new, as you saw the unboxing. You know, you're very welcome to check that video out if you haven't seen it. I unboxed it, brand new, very good price, and you can also find it all over the internet, brand new or refurbished. It's just not on the Dell website. So like I said, thanks for watching, and thanks for having the patience to listen to me. And if you want to get a new computer monitor that isn't full 1080p, then this is definitely a high contender. Thanks, guys.